Hey everyone, how's it going? So I have been getting a lot of requests to do some more of the Pacific Rim Kaiju. So I thought it would be fun today to show you guys how to draw the Kaiju Leatherback from Pacific Rim. Now to start off with this, you want to begin over here for the head. And the first thing you want to do is just make a very small circle with a little line on top of it for the eye. Now, starting right here, you're going to draw a line that just curves up. It's going to come up like this. It's going to go around, and then it's going to come down. Then add just a little curved line, and a line right here that's just going to go up. It's going to curve out and come down like this. Now right here, I'm going to make a line that's just going to go down just a little bit. And then this is going to turn into the mouth. So what you want to do is just draw a line that just kind of curves to here. And then another one right here that's going to curve down. And it's going to come back and then up to here. Now right here, I'm going to add a line that goes out and then comes in. And right here underneath the mouth, I'm just going to draw a little curved line for the lip. In the mouth, we're going to add some teeth. He's got a couple big fangs and then some smaller teeth right around here. And even on the bottom, he has two big fangs and a bunch of small teeth in the middle and on the side. Right here in the mouth, add a curved line and then another one that kind of goes out, and then it's going to curve back for the tongue. For his chin, just draw a little line that goes down, and then another one that goes down and then comes back up. He's going to have a small little curved line right here. And then he's got a curved line right here for the head. Now for the neck. Well, actually, before we start the neck, he's got these little tentacle things kind of coming out of the back of his head. So we just want to make a few of these all over the place. They're just going to kind of curve around up here. Just put them all over and make them some different sizes. Now for the neck, you want to start here. And I'm just going to make a few little lines that are just going to curve down, just to add a little bit of texture. And we'll put one that goes up and then down right here. Now he's got these really big kind of like almost spikes, dorsal fins on top of his shoulders. So starting down right about here, you want to draw a line that's going to curve up, go really close to the top of the paper, curve out, and then come back in. Now starting here, I'm going to draw a line that's going to go down. Then you want to draw a line that goes out and then comes in. He's got a really big spike right there on his elbow. And right here, draw a line that's just going to come down at an angle. Now right here is where we want to make the rest of the arm. So his arms are really big and they're almost in a pose that's kind of like a gorilla. So draw a curved line right to there. And starting here, make a line that's going to go down. It's going to kind of follow the same curve. I'm going to bring it down. And then when I come to here, I'm going to go out and then come in. Then starting here, do the same thing, go out and then curve it back. These are going to be the fingers. And one more right here that's going to go out and down. Almost looks like a letter L. Next, you want to draw a line that's going to curve up It's going to come down into like a claw shape, and then add a couple little curved lines right there. He kind of walks on his knuckles like a gorilla would. Now right here, I'm going to add a few spikes because he has some big spikes coming out of the side of his hand. And I'm going to put one right here. I didn't leave enough space, but that's okay. We'll cover it up when we color it. Now, right over here, we want to make his body. So starting here, draw a line that's going to curve down. It's going to go up and then down like this for his chest. And then make another line that's going to curve in and then come down. Right here, we can start his other arm. So the first thing is just draw a little line just so we can kind of see where some detail is going to be. Now right here, you want to make a line that's going to curve and then come up. Now we're going to jump up to the top of his head, and we want to do this other big kind of spike, plate, whatever you want to call it. We're going to draw a line that's going to curve up, and it's going to come down to about there. Then we'll draw a line that goes out. It's going to come in just a bit. Draw a line that's just going to go down to here. Then we'll go in. Add another line that goes down and in for more of those knuckles. Now this next finger, we want to make it look like it's kind of sticking out a little bit. So to do this, draw a line that goes out, and then it's going to come down and curve up. You're going to make that little spike on the end, and then add some more little curves. And then a little one right here. Then one that comes out and goes up, little claw. And then curve this line right up to there. Now, starting back here, we're going to make the legs. So this arm covers up most of the rest of the body. So what I'm going to do is just starting here, draw a line that's just going to curve back. And we're going to draw this line down, and I'm just going to make a few curved lines right here for some little wrinkles. Now, for the feet, you want to draw a line that goes down, and then it comes back. I'm going to put one that goes down and comes up. And then one more that goes down, and then it just comes right to here. Add a little spike right there for another claw. And we're just going to bring this line up, and we'll curve it up right to the body. Now, this is our basic shape of leatherback. If we want to just kind of make it look a little bit more symmetrical, we will just kind of add a little line that goes down, and it's going to curve to here for that other foot. But he's got a weird shape. It's almost kind of like an ape form of his body. So this is our basic shape of leatherback. Now we just want to come in and add all of the details. And he does have quite a few. So if I go too fast through this part, just go ahead and hit the pause button so you can slow down and catch up to us. The first thing I want to do is let's start with the details on the face. Right here, I'm going to add a little oval shape for another eye. And I'm going to just add a few little lines around it. I'm going to add a couple little lines around this eye too. There's some different little texture lines in here, so we're just going to curve a few things right around here on top of his head. I'm going to add some extra little lines coming out here. Long little line or two right around his lips. And a little line going down here with some little curves coming off of it. We can add a few little texture lines right inside here. Now over here, just going to be a few little curved lines right around here. A couple little extra detail lines on here. I like to add some extra little lines just in some random spots. He's pretty wrinkly too, so you can add some extra little lines all over. Little line right around the eye and everything. He's going to have some curved lines right around his face. And maybe a little texture line or two over here. And a little line right here for his eyebrow. Now I'm going to make a little line right here for his neck, and I'm just going to add some little curved lines coming up here. I'm going to add 2 lines right here by his chest with a couple little curved lines right inside of there. I'm going to add some little curved lines, some little broken lines right around his arm and body for some texture. Then I'm actually going to curve them the other way as they come down here. You can put some on this side. And then just some small little broken ones all along here. Up here on these big kind of plates, I'm going to draw a little curved line down. And I'm just going to make some long little lines coming down here for some texture and detail. Make them get a little bit smaller and add a few little lines right there. I'm going to make some of these lines go down and kind of curve in just a bit. We'll add a few more little lines right here. On his claws over here, we'll add some curved lines and a few lines onto the claws themselves. You can always add some skinny little lines onto the knuckles. Some little lines onto the claws, and then a few just little wrinkle lines everywhere. I'm also going to add just a few kind of squiggly oval shapes on here for some scales. On his stomach, I'm going to make a little line that goes down, and he almost kind of has like a 6-pack or like an 8-pack. So I'm just going to add some little curved lines right around here. Maybe a line or two under here. And a few little lines on his chest just for some little details. We'll kind of do the same thing up here. Now on this plate over here, I want to start with a curved line, and I'm going to continue adding some of these curved lines all the way up. And there's going to be a lot of texture on these, so just real thin lines going down, kind of broken, just to give it like a plate feel, you know, like it could be really scaly or rough. We'll add a little extra line right around here. He's really wrinkly over here on these arms, or on this arm. You can really see it a lot better. So I'm just going to add some wrinkle lines up here, and then a few that go right around here. Then I'm going to start down here and do the same thing. Just curve these lines around. Curve them around here. Then I'm going to add some little lines all around here. Onto his spikes down here, add some quick little lines for some detail. And you can always add a few curved lines around there. We can put some more of those big spikes onto, or I should say big kind of scales onto his hands and knuckles. And then just come in here and add a lot of little, quick little lines around here for some different details, wrinkles and whatnot. Want to put some claws on the toes, and I like to add an extra line around there so it looks like they're really sitting in there. He's got a few extra ones around there. We can't forget that little claw to the side. I'm going to add a few little lines right over here. And some more just kind of quick detail lines over here. There's not a whole lot of detail back here. Going to add a few extra little bumps and spikes around here. And then a little line or two just to add some detail. And there you go. Here is your drawing of Leatherback from Pacific Rim. I know this video was a little bit longer, but there was a lot of little details and everything on here. And there's just a lot of little things you can add, different little lines and whatnot, just to make it detailed. Now, when we color this, we're going to be using a lot of different grays and blue-gray colors, but there are going to be these crazy little lines in here. So I'm going to come in with maybe like a colored pencil and try to add in some of these bright little lines that kind of glow through him. But there you go. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.